Okay, last tutorial video, and this one only had 4 problems if I understand that correctly. And kind of long confusing equations you have to use. Now, suppose you have a good credit and can get a 30-year mortgage for $100,000 at 6.5%. They want to know what the monthly payment is. Well, it's like really it's really kind of complicated formula. Okay, you want to know your monthly payment, that's M, okay? Then you need to take M times, and then this big thing here, you draw a big fraction bar, and then it's 1 plus the rate over the N, so frequency, and then the exponents of product of N and T, and then minus 1. And then down here we have a quotient unto itself, which is the rate divided by the N. Okay, and I set that equal to our compound formula, which is the principal, and then 1 plus the rate divided by N to the NT power. Okay, now we start plugging numbers in. I should get rid of all numbers except for M. Okay, so first off, in a parentheses, we got 1, and then the interest rate is 6.5%, so plus 0.065. Okay, we're paying it every month, so 12, and then 12, and then the years on that loan was 30, so 12 times 30 minus 1. Okay, then I just put the rate, R over N, so 0.065 over 12 equals. Principal is $100,000, and then 1 plus 0.065, and then to the over 12, and then again 12, and then 30. Okay, well, 12 times 30 is 360, so the power is 360 on both of these. Okay, so first I'm going to find out how much total we're going to have to repay over here with my compound formula. So I have 100,000, 1 plus 0.065 divided by 12 to the power of 360. So I end up paying a total of $699,179.80. Okay, so now I got to figure out this thing, and there's a technique to it. So 1 plus 0.065 divided by 12, and then you raise that to the power of 360 minus 1, and just click equals. Then hit divided by parentheses 0.065 divided by the quotient of 0.065 and 12. Okay, so I have this with M, so it's this with M connected equals 6,179.80. Now, they want exact answers, so you can't just round it. Okay, here's what you do. Don't clear it, just enter this in the calculator. So 6,99179.80 divided by, and then I go answer, okay? Because it carries over the answer that I got on the previous, which is this thing here. Okay, so $632.07 is the monthly payment. Okay, number 30. Same thing. Assume the situation's the same, but now the interest rate's up to 7.125%. So M. Okay, so 1 plus 0.07125 over the frequency 12, and then the power is the same, 360 minus 1, and then 0.07125 over 12. Okay, and then the compound formula is 100,000 again. 1 plus 0.07125 divided by 12, and then the power is still 360. Okay, so I punch that in, so I take 100,000 times 1 plus 0.07125 divided by 12, and then raise that to the power of 360. So that's going to be $842,479.64. Okay, now I need to find out what this big lump is. So 1 plus 0.07125 divided by 12, raise that to the power of 360, and then minus 1. then divide that answer by the quotient of 0.07125 and 12. You got to use parentheses to enclose the bottom quotient. Okay, so that's what I come up with. So it's this with this multiplied by m. So to find m, I need to divide. So remember, don't clear it. Enter this in. So 842,479.64 divided by the answer from the previous calculation. Okay, $673.72. Okay, 31 and 32 are this kind of the same thing. Okay, now the loan's changed to 15 years though. Okay, so M. So 1 plus R over N to the NT power minus 1, and then divided by the quotient of R over N equals principal 1 plus R over N to the NT power. Okay. So 15 years at 6.125%, but they still want 1,000. So M. So 1 plus 0.06125. Okay, and then my N value is 12 again. So this time it's 12 times 15 because it's 15 years minus 1. And the rate 0.06125 divided by 12. Okay, principal 100,000. 1 plus 0.06125 over 12. And then 12 times 15 years. 12 times 15 is 180, so it's going to be to the power of 180. Okay, so 100,000. And then 1 plus 0.06125 divided by 12. Close the parentheses and raise it to the power of 180. Okay, that's going to be $250,030.62. Okay, now you got to figure out this. So 1 plus 0.06125 divided by 12 to the power of 180 minus 1. Then I divide that answer by the quotient of 0.06125 and 12. Okay, so that's what I come up with. So now I'm going to divide 250,030.62 by that previous answer. Okay, and that's going to be M. $852.62. $850.62. I think that's right. Let me check the back of the book. Yep, it's right. Okay. All right, last one. M, big brace. 1 plus, now 32, now it's at 6.75%. 0.0675 over 12, and then they didn't change a year, so it's still 180 minus 1, and 0.0675 over 12 equals the compound formula, because a compound formula tells you how much is in the account, and then this divides it into months when I divide. Okay, so principal is going to be 100,000. 1 plus 0.0675 over 12, and then to the 180th power, because it's n times t, so 12 times 15. Okay, so 100,000, and then 1 plus 0.0675 divided by 12 to the power of 180. So that's going to be $274,467.58. Okay, so then it's M times whatever's in my bracket. So 1 plus 0.0675, close it. I need to raise that to the 180th power minus 1. Click enter. So that's your numerator. I don't think I did that right. 1 plus 0.0675 to the power of 180 minus 1. Oh, I didn't divide by 12. That's the deal. That seemed kind of high. 1 plus 0.0675 divided by 12 to the 180th power minus 1. And then I divide that by the quotient of 0.0675 and 12. Okay, so now I take my $274,467.58, divide that by the answer. Remember, I click second and then answer, and it carries it over. That's going to be $884.91. Okay, that's really all I have to say on that one. I hope it's been informative, and then that concludes all the tutorials. Okay, I hope it was helpful.